Hello, my name is Nigel Ward. I'm the Senior Technical Product Manager for WisuAlarm UK and Ireland. I look after, as well as the various WisuAlarm products, provide technical support, installer training, product training to distributors, and general support to the sales team. WisuAlarm's technology has a difference to other manufacturers in the market in that we manufacture our own products with heavy R&D resource input. Hence, any improvements create the possibility for a fast turnaround. Smoke and fire alarm systems provide early warning signals in the event of a fire, giving you time to evacuate safely from your home. These systems can save lives. Testing them regularly, and for domestic alarms it is recommended monthly, helps to ensure they are working correctly, so you can be sure that if something does happen, your system will alert you to the situation. Testing these alarm systems may seem like a chore, but it's necessary to ensure your home life safety. Not only does this help keep everyone safe, but also means any faults in the system can be identified immediately, so repairs or replacements can take place right away if needed. One of the common issues that people have with installed alarms, especially with smoke alarms, is that around about a year after the installation, people can complain about chirping noises, going into false alarm states, or even going into doing all sorts of strange things. You may have not seen the manuals. All manufacturers of domestic alarms have in their manuals a maintenance regime, and most people don't read those manuals, or may not even have those manuals. And the regime is periodic cleaning of the alarm. And as I say, it's especially applicable to the smoke alarms because they're open to the environment. The sensing elements are open to dust ingress and insects, and that causes these false alarms. Hence, it's important that on a monthly basis you clean out the alarm heads with a vacuum. We have a unique feature of our networks in that if during testing the alarm may be out of reach or even very high ceilings, it's almost impossible to safely test the alarms. Equally, if you know you've got a false alarm, to press that test button can be out of reach. So our unique feature is you can grab any working remote control and point it at the alarm, press any button, and it will silence that alarm. One of the biggest advancements in fire alarm technology is the ability to connect to the Internet of Things. Our smart fire alarms can be monitored remotely through smartphone apps, web dashboards, and cloud-based platforms. Property owners and facility managers can receive real-time alerts, check system status, and even test alarms remotely. This is particularly beneficial for landlords, business owners, and multi-property managers who need to monitor fire safety across different locations. One of the biggest misconceptions about fire and carbon monoxide safety is the belief that fire safety is solely the responsibility of professionals rather than individuals. This myth suggests that if you're not a professional, you don't need to worry about fire safety, which can lead to a lack of awareness and readiness among the general population. Additionally, many people mistakenly think that fire risk assessments are only necessary for large companies, overlooking the importance of assessing risks in smaller settings as well. These misconceptions can significantly increase the risk of fire and carbon monoxide incidents, and with education can be easily corrected about fire safety practices. So there are a few common mistakes with regard to fire safety that can be missed. One of those that most of us are all familiar with is overloading the power sockets. Another is actually, if you do have installed alarms, if you haven't carried that monthly test, then if there is an incident, you're at high risk that the devices that you've got installed don't do their job. So the difference between meeting minimum safety standards and going beyond them lies in the level of safety and mitigating risk management. Meeting minimum standards is a legal requirement and often is based on existing research and accident statistics. Going beyond minimum standards involves optimizing safety practices to enhance occupant safety and prevent potential hazards. Landlords and housing associations should strive for a deeper understanding of safety beyond just compliance, recognising that going the extra mile can lead to better and safer outcomes. Implementing advanced safety measures can demonstrate a commitment to safety that exceeds regulatory expectations. In summary, whilst compliance is essential, exceeding standards is crucial for creating a safer environment. Families that are looking for alarms may not be cost effective looking for the cheapest option. If you've got a small property, then it would be perfectly okay to have non-interconnected alarms, standalone. That's because if they do go off and are triggered, chances are that you're going to hear them wherever you are in the property. However, the importance of interlinked alarms are that, as I say, they're interlinked. So if one alarm goes off, they are all triggered. So no matter where you may be in your property, you know there is a situation that you need to react to. If you have a larger property, then it's beneficial to have interconnected alarms. Then if any of the alarms are triggered, they all go off. So no matter where you may be in the property, you can act very quickly and escape.